Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Come on, Rocket. Let's sing our ABCs together.
All right. Welcome back. We are still working on our ABCs. The video. Let us dive right in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try to bring in a file that I created to make the ABCs a little better on Tabby, which is our little display guy. And then we're going to start adding a little bit of animation to our characters since we've already added their voices. All right, let's dive right in. Okay, so as you can see, we still got our character. Now I want to bring in another asset. There's a few ways you can bring in assets from that you've created outside of Cartoon Animator 5. One is to just drag and drop. Another is to go to the import settings. So I'm just going to drag and drop my file. Find it first. So this is just a PNG, and it's going to give you this options right here. If you want to bring it as a prop, background, G3 free bone actor, which means it's a character, the background image layer, or prop. I'm just going to bring it as a prop. I'm going to bring it in as a static prop. It's pretty big, so it might encompass the entire, yeah, that's what I figured. So for this, I'm just going to drag it and then scale it down. Okay. So now we've got, I'm gonna bring it in a little bit like so. Now we've got our character. I'm gonna actually click out of that and then zoom out of the scene a little bit. So that I can give him a little more headroom. Just like that. So, plug in my headphones. Sorry about the clicks and the clacks. Alright. So, I think I got a little more room. I'm gonna click here. I've got a little more blue space that I can work with. Just zoom out a little bit. Zoom out. And the parallax is working because of the way I set up my original base scene. Whenever I get a chance, I'll show you guys how to do that. So I just wanted to bring this in so I can show you guys how this works. Alright. Now I'm going to proceed. Let me see if I can dock this guy right in here. Can I dock it over here, dude? Ooh, yes I can. Okay. So now I've docked my my animations. So what I want to do is set kind of a flight path for Rocket over here. Okay. So I want him to kind of move in, kind of maybe even go behind Pippi or in front of Pippi. there's a few ways to do something like that in Cartoon Animator. There's some pretty cool features that I've been learning about and using over the past couple of weeks. So there is, let's see, I'm trying to see if I can find it here. Composer. So you can animate it on a path, and then there's something that allows you to just kind of click it and then drag it around, and you can use that as your animation. So let's see what that is. Okay, Motion Pilot, that's what it's called. I forgot that for a second. Motion Pilot, I was just looking for what it was called. Motion Pilot. All right, so what that does is, okay, so I can preview what that looks like. If I hit spacebar.
Okay, Rob. Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
Alright. That is not what I want. So what I want is I want to set my forward angle. Alright, so I'm going to bring it back over here. Maybe up there like so. And you can do different ones. There's a bunch of presets that are available, so that you can use to set his forward angle and his motion and things like that. Maybe increase the smoothness.
Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
This might be a little easy. Let me see if maybe if I set it using one of the presets, I might get a better. Okay, so so these are the profiles that you can use. All right, so if I select one of these, it'll allow me to kind of set that. I'm gonna see if there's one that's more appropriate. This makes him a little more bouncy. I like this float one. Let's try this float. Alright, so let's preview.
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
This is a little too crazy too. I'm gonna Control Z to undo that. So for him, I might just have to set a motion path that I use to animate him, and that's pretty easy to set up as well. So I'm just gonna create a path right here. So he comes in like so, like so, like so, like so, and maybe he lands here. Alright, so this is my path. Now I'm just gonna edit it a little bit so it's a little less disgusting to look at. I know it's not the prettiest path, and I would expect you to, you know, kind of fix it yourself and make sure that it is looking a lot better than what I've got going here. So you can move the handles to make them smaller, bigger, whatever you need to. All right. So that's my path. And close my path properties like so. And then I can pick the path and then throw him on that path. Now let's see how that works. Boom. Okay. So I'm just gonna move him back here. And then I'm gonna mess with the, if I scroll on my keyboard or on my mouse, it moves him forward. So I'm just gonna rotate him so that he kind of matches the path. Let's go to my path itself. It's gonna move this guy just so he's off screen a little more. Okay. And then select our character, move him back on the path. Alright, so if I...
Okay, Rocket, let's...
Alright, so now I want him to come through. Boom. And boom. Okay, so maybe I wait till he's about... Oops.
Okay, Rocket.
Alright, so if here... Now I'm gonna move it forward a little more. And then oops, rotate the wrong thing. Rotate him a little bit. Like that, so he's back on the path. Might wanna rotate him a little more this way.
To get...
Alright. And the reason it's...
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E.
Alright, so now all of this is happening way too slow. So the cool thing about this is you can still manipulate your timeline so that everything falls where they kind of need to. Alright. There we go, and you can see that the dots in between the keyframes themselves are getting spread out. That's because I'm reducing the time. eyes too. So let's go.
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready?
Alright, so what happens is what you need to start doing is you'll start pairing these little animations, these little movements with some elasticity, some animation, and then you're gonna start getting something. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I'll still come back and edit it a little bit, but I'm gonna add a little bit of motion and elasticity to it. So let's go to FFD motion right here. And what I can do is just start giving.
Okay, Rocket.
Let's go FFD. And now I can have him kind of breathe.
Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABC.
Okay, so maybe let's see what angry looks like. Okay, let's go back to the beginning of our timeline. There we go. That looks good. Because it looks like now he's kind of like shooting out of there. Okay. Transform.
Let's try this again. Okay, Rock.
I'm just gonna go to this one, turn up this, go to the next keyframe, and the next keyframe, and the next keyframe. Alright, let's see what it looks like.
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready?
Alright, so here, I kind of want him to settle down and start maybe breathing instead.
Let's sing our...
Alright, Control S to save, just in case, because you never know when a software is going to decide to crash on you. So I'm just going to bring this guy back a little bit, so that when he slows down, and I can set the ease-ins and stuff of my curves. Alright.
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, B,
Let's see.
C, C, D,
And maybe rotate him. And bring him.
Ready? Okay, Rocket. Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, D,
I'm gonna use the breathe for a while. Another thing I want to look at is his facial expression. So here with the character.
Okay, Rocket, let's try.
Okay, look. So I'm just gonna make him look happy.
Again. Are you ready?
And so I'm gonna changing his facial expressions, right? To kind of layer on top of layer on top of layer of what's happening. So.
Oh, okay, Rocket. Let's
It's close.
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our eight. Okay, Rocket.
Okay, around here. Another keyframe here. Right there.
Oh, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Okay, Rocket. Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
Okay, so that's just a basic path.
Let's try. Are you ready?
FD modifiers to our character. Mixing that with a little bit of animation. So let's go make actor again.
Okay, Rocket. Let's try some.
Alright, so we're gonna move on to Pippi for now. And with Pippi.
Okay, Rocket. Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABC.
So what I want to do is I want to add some motion to Pippi. I want to add some of these motions. So I probably will start with, like, when he's standing here, maybe an idle. I can type in idle and see what it pulls up. So it's got a front idle and a side profile idle. I'll probably use the front one to start it off. Just drag and drop. Just like that. So now I've got a motion for Pippi. Alright.
Okay, Rocket.
Okay, so to get my idle animation working so that it's an audio track, what I did was zoom out a little bit. I placed it right on the outside of where my clip is and I just dragged it in. So I'm going to do that for the rest of this so you can see what I'm talking about.
Let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
I just kind of want him to dance a little bit, maybe a little bop. Let's see what this one looks like. So I'm just gonna grab this. I've got my character selected. I'm gonna drop it, and notice that it's just outside of my audio clip timeline, so it doesn't delete. Because sometimes these pre-canned animation come with their own voice clips, and you don't want it to affect yours. So I'm just gonna do it like that. Alright, and you see that it does come with its own voice clip stuff. So I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna delete, and then I'm gonna grab all of this. Right, and then now I can just drag it. Oh. Alright, so it's still got the voice clip in there. Sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna grab all of this. Like so, and then I'm gonna drag this right there, just to see when the music starts. Alright, it starts right there. So let's. Alright, A starts on this guy right here. So now I can drag my idle to meet that, and then
A, B, C, D.
And then if I keep dragging these clips out.
F, E, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Alright, so I'm going to do that until I get to the break. And then... Right, and with these kind of, short kind of songs and stuff like that, I'm going to do a few different takes. So there'll be a take of this, him doing this, and then there'll be a take where it's like close up to the board where it's just his hand pointing to it. So that's gonna then in my editing software I'll cut back and forth from video to make it look a little more
E, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
And then you can delete this, and then I'm gonna use this emphasize. Let's see this again. I'm gonna use this emphasize. I'm gonna put it right here whenever he's talking. Just gonna throw it right on Pippi again. Okay. That's right there. Delete whatever this is. Okay, just gonna go right here. Okay, there it is. Just gonna drag this guy.
Come on. Come on, Rocket. Come on, Rocket. Let's sing our ABCs together.
A,
Then we go back into the dance. And that's just like my simple kind of way of getting myself some of these. Thing failed to load. There you go. It's right there. I don't know why it's saying it's failed to load. I'm gonna put it right there.
Together.
A,
And just drag it.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
I'm just saving it just in case.
Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Pause it right there. Oh, messed up.
My ABC. We just love to sing with me. We just love to sing our ABC.
Control Z. I just wanted to stop where the audio stops. And then maybe I'll throw an idle at the end again. Let's do an idle. Just so it feels like we have some closure. Do the same thing where I want to close it and open it back up. Right back where it's supposed to be. Alright. That's the... Let's just watch it back now. Alright.
X, Y, and Z.
Let's go back from the beginning. And then...
Okay, Rocket, let's try this again. Are you ready? Let's sing our ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Come on, Rocket. Let's sing our ABCs together.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We just love to sing our ABCs. We just love to sing our ABCs.
Alright, so there's a part of it that's missing an idle, but that's irrespective of the fact. I mean, you guys know how to kind of add that now to it, so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how you would go about kind of adding some animation. It's not the most polished animation. You know, you need to take, I'm going to take some time to kind of polish it out a little bit more, make it so that Rocket has his own idol, so he's not just kind of posted there. It kind of, what happens is you break the illusion when something looks like it's like stuck to the board or kind of like a cardboard to it. So I'm going to add a little bit of idle animation to him and then do some camera work to it. All right, thank you for watching that. Hopefully you got something out of it. It's nothing crazy, but once you start getting a hang of the software, it should feel a little easier to you. All right.